This is a deck dinner of May the 5th, yep, 2018. And we're having the little vegetarian sushis and some strawberries on the side. I got strawberries from the grocery store for cheap. They were $1.99 a package, so I thought, why not? And got pineapple. Because when James first started courting me, he'd come over. He was working a lot and he was very tired. And I don't know how he found time, but he'd stop at the grocery store, I guess, to get me pineapple. He'd bring over a box of chocolates. They were terrible chocolates. I don't believe I ever ate one of them. I think he just ate them because I didn't like them. But he was trying, and and he'd bring a pineapple every time, and I didn't really care for pineapple, but they were his favorite, and I guess he was just thinking they were the best thing because they're so sweet, right? That she's just gonna love this, but I didn't care. But I'd feed him a lot of pineapple, and I'd plant a lot of pineapple tops, so I had a lot of pineapple plants growing, and sometimes they'd live for sometimes a couple years, and eventually they all met some terrible fate. But anyway, oh, you little fella, that was a bad place to go for a swim, hey? Could have been bad for you. There we go. We'll see if you're okay. Anyway, but every time we get pineapples, I think of James. And I needed pineapple for 2 recipes. I'm going to make a mango chutney and a mango papaya salsa. It's going to be excellent. So I needed the pineapple. And we are talking about Liam Neeson in The Commuter. And it was great.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, we sat through it 3 times. 2.5 times?
2.5 times. We were tired, so we
Very
slept
tired.
through it, but that's not a judgment on the movie.
I didn't sleep through it the last time because I'm still at 7 hours 24 minutes, so I actually caught it.
You watched it, so.
Yeah. I didn't sleep through any
But
bit of it, but I could have.
it's just the reason why we watched it several times is just so we could catch it up.
Yeah. But he's great in these sort of roles. He's somebody that you can identify with. You know, he doesn't look all muscle bound like some super Hercules or anything. And he's a little bit older, right? So you think he's a bit weathered, but he's gotten this far. And he's gotten this far because he is not the man you want to mess with. And in this movie, he's lost his job. He really has nothing to lose here. He has his family that he loves. He's got to get back to them. But he is not the father you want to mess with, right? So, he's great. He's great in these roles. Anything to say about him, James?
It's pretty good. He's a little bit better in, what is that series where they kidnap his kid and kidnap his wife and kidnap his dog? They haven't got around to his dog yet, but that's the next one, right?
No, they did mess with Keanu Reeves' dog. Remember?
That wasn't a good idea.
Mm-mm.
Why mess around with anyone?
He had a nice little beagle, and then the second movie, it was a pit bull. He was like, no one's gonna mess with my dog now.
I kind of like that kid. He's generally been a dog, speaking of dogs, or in dogs, in movies, ever since Matrix, but he's been kind of a disappointment. Farmiga. I wonder what nationality she is. The big, tall, bad woman. Wondering if she's
Is she tall?
Frisian. I get the impression. She very often plays villainesses, right? Or villains.
Yeah. Except in Desperate Housewife, she was just a really stressed out mother.
Was she in that?
Yeah, she was the ugly one. And they made her look very pretty in some movies, so but she was the one that wasn't as attractive as the other Desperate Housewives.
You kidding me? I didn't even know she was.
She was the one that had cancer there for a while, no hair. Wore the bandana.
I forgot. Anyway.
Yeah, it's quite forgettable, that series. So
yeah,
it doesn't really matter.
I guess I'm desperately.
I don't know
trying to forget
how
it.
I even watched it. I was just, I was kind of intrigued. Everybody else was talking about it, and I was like, "What is this about?"
I don't think I've ever watched a show of it all the way through. You know, like I think I might have sat down to watch it maybe 3 times. So 3 times a half is like 1.5. I've seen the equivalent of 1.5 shows of it. So maybe that's my ultimate judgment of it. So, there are lots of shows like that. Like I've never seen the Brady Bunch. Well, in the 70s, I never watched it at all. I didn't even know it existed, and people were saying it was like a huge hit in the 70s. I've never even heard of it. But for a while, I didn't have a TV for a long while. So.
I don't know. A lot of the time, I watch these shows. Like James and I try to watch all the blockbusters just to see what everybody else is interested in. And most of the time, they're not good. Yeah. I don't understand it, and I've never really I've recommended shows to people, and even people in my family, like my sister, and they'll be like, I don't know, I didn't like it, I don't know what you saw in it. I'm like, wow.
Well, sometimes it's a matter of taste. I mean, just like food is, but I don't know. Like guy movies, like the adventure things, usually are just garbage. Like things for people under 60 years old, like this was aimed for older people.
Yeah. The ones who are 60 years old and they're getting fired for some reason, and they're like, yeah, now what? And they've just lost all of their everything that they've worked for. While some other bankers and stuff got rich. No, I think there's going to be a commute or two.
Could be.
I think he's going straight to the job. I only ate one of my sushis. The strawberries were just too tempting. The birds are out in full force today.
They got to get their job done. Short season this year. Just a short on one end. How long it's going to be? Fall. The lilacs have really been working the last few days. Notice that?
Yeah, they're really coming out.
This one a bit more maybe than this one.
Good. They'll provide some shade. It's been too hot.
Inside too, yeah.
I noticed they had canning jars on display at the grocery store right in the
How much?
when you come into the fruit section. Well, it's strange. Like I'm canning this spring, which I normally don't do. And
in the spring. Or just anytime. In the spring.
In the spring.
Because
Yeah.
you're not getting the stuff. Yeah. Anyway.
But other people must be doing it too, for them to be.
Or maybe it's just it was on sale, right?
I guess so. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to it. I don't buy my jars at the grocery store.
Yeah, so you wouldn't know. They might just be trying to get rid of them to get ready for.
I don't think so. I don't think they'd waste the space on them. I don't think other people must be canning too.
Could be. It's not around the time when they cleared the decks. Right?
No,
to
they
sell
would have.
stuff. It would be a little bit later.
Well, if they'd wanted to sell the canning stuff, just blow it out the door. It would have been after like early winter or something, you'd think, right?
That's what I figured. Or else, yeah, they wouldn't have stuff sitting on.
No.
Maybe they have a storage shed or something like that, like up in the industrial area.
Maybe. Because their store's so small now.
Yeah, they wouldn't have it sitting there all the time.
But I suppose if you're getting beautiful cases of mangoes, maybe other people are making mango salsa and mango chutney this weekend, just like me. My rolls aren't holding together too well for you now, eh?
They're pretty good.
And
It's
they're
just you
better
got to
than
get used
fresh.
to the sushi being this way. I should be holding the plate up. But
Yeah.
I just kind of.
Really hurts where I skinned my finger on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Well, I got a bunch of dirt in it, and then I got a bunch of vinegar in it.
Yeah.
I was cleaning it. So I think I just made it worse. I have to take some peroxide to it or something. I couldn't resist the strawberries. I hope you don't mind.
It's good. Healthy.
They were $1.99 a package. Seems good to me.
Seems very good.
Plus, we were seeing all of our little strawberry plants today while we were reading dandelions and thinking about strawberries.
Yeah.
Won't be long now when we'll be picking our own.
A couple of months maybe.
Well, they're June bearing, the ones we have.
Yeah.
So it's always going to be June. Oh, the rain's coming.
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, we're
we gotta
under
go
an
in.
umbrella.
We're under an umbrella, so we're okay. Well, that's our deck dinner. May the 5th. 3:08. Late deck dinner.
Doesn't matter.
No.
It's good. So that's
Yeah.
all that matters. See, I said it
thunder.
was going to be thunder.
I better get
Shower
wrapped
today.
up, or we're going to get lots of rain on us.